Buckle up, because Tokyo is about to blow your mind from the moment you land. Hey everyone, it's Getaway Diaries, and we're diving headfirst into another epic adventure. From a smooth airport arrival to the vibrant heart of the city, the excitement never stops. We're hitting up the iconic landmarks, uncovering hidden gems, savoring the food, immersing in the culture, meeting the locals, and soaking in the electric energy of Tokyo. Get ready, because this ultimate Tokyo travel guide is your key to unlocking the city's magic. Let's go. All right, so you've just landed in Tokyo. You're probably exhausted. Jet lag is hitting you like a ton of bricks. I feel you. But trust me, the second you step out into this city, all that fatigue just melts away. The energy here is infectious. It's electric. It's like the city itself is saying, "Yo, you ready for this?" First things first, let's get you situated. Whether you're at a hotel, an Airbnb, whatever, drop your bags, splash some water on your face, and get ready to explore. No time to waste. For your first few hours, I say just wander. Seriously, get lost in the maze of streets around your place. Soak it all in. The neon lights, the towering buildings, the smell of street food. It's sensory overload in the best way possible. And speaking of food, you gotta grab some ramen. It's practically illegal to come to Tokyo and not have a steaming bowl of authentic ramen. Trust me, it'll cure your jet lag, at least for a little bit. One thing you'll notice right away is how incredibly clean and efficient Tokyo is. The public transportation is top-notch. Get yourself a Pasmo or Suica card. It'll be your best friend for navigating the city. Don't try to do too much on your first day. Just ease into it. Get the lay of the land. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Experiencing jet lag in Tokyo is a unique blend of exhaustion and exhilaration. As you navigate through the initial days, the city's dreamlike quality becomes ever more apparent, offering a surreal introduction to its myriad wonders. Day 2, people, let's go. Today we're hitting up two of Tokyo's most iconic districts, Shibuya and Shinjuku. First up, Shibuya. This place is pure energy. You've seen it in a million movies and TV shows, the Shibuya Crossing, the busiest intersection in the world. It's insane, it's chaotic, it's exhilarating, you just gotta experience it. But Shibuya is more than just the crossing. It's a shopping paradise with everything from trendy streetwear to high-end fashion. Get yourself some new threads, grab a coffee, and soak up the vibes. Next, we're heading over to Shinjuku. This district is all about towering skyscrapers, bustling nightlife, and, let's be honest, a little bit of organized chaos. But amidst all the craziness, there's a sense of beauty and wonder. Head up to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. It's free to go up, and the view from the observation deck is absolutely breathtaking. You get a 360-degree panorama of the entire city. Trust me, it's worth it. Today, we're ditching the modern skyscrapers and neon lights for something a little different. We're going back in time to Tokyo's ancient roots. We're talking about Asakusa, home to the oldest temple in Tokyo, the Sensoji Temple. Walking through the Kaminaraman Gate with its giant red lantern is like stepping into another world. It's a truly humbling experience. The temple itself is stunning, with intricate carvings and beautiful golden details. Take your time exploring the grounds, light some incense, and soak up the spiritual atmosphere. But Asakusa isn't just about temples. It's also home to Nakami's Street, a bustling market street lined with shops selling traditional Japanese crafts, souvenirs, and snacks. This is the place to try some authentic Japanese sweets, pick up some unique gifts, and maybe even try your hand at haggling. One thing I love about Asakusa is that it feels like a small town within the giant metropolis of Tokyo. It's a place where tradition and modernity coexist, where you can find peace and tranquility amidst the hustle and bustle. Chapter 4. Akihabara Level Up in Electric Town. Hold on to your hats, folks, because today we're diving headfirst into the sensory overload that is Akihabara, also known as Electric Town. This is ground zero for all things anime, manga, gaming, and tech. Imagine a place where buildings are plastered with giant anime girls, arcades blare 8-bit soundtracks, and maid cafes promise a unique kind of kawaii experience. That's Akihabara in a nutshell. First stop, gotta hit up those electronic stores. We're talking floors upon floors of the latest gadgets, cameras, games, and everything in between. Even if you're not buying, just browsing is an experience. Next, lose yourself in the arcades. I'm talking rhythm games, claw machines, fighting games, you name it, they got it. The energy is contagious, and you might even rediscover your inner child battling it out on Street Fighter. Don't be afraid to explore those side streets and alleys. That's where you'll find the hidden gems. Tiny manga stores with rare finds, retro game shops with classic consoles, and themed cafes that'll make you question reality. Chapter 5, Mount Fuji. One day, one epic climb. Alright, time for a change of pace. Today, we're escaping the neon jungle and heading for the great outdoors. We're talking about Mount Fuji, baby. Japan's iconic, majestic, and totally Instagrammable peak. Now, you can climb Mount Fuji, which takes about 5 to 10 hours depending on your route and fitness level. But even if you don't make the trek to the summit, just being in the presence of this majestic mountain is an experience in itself. There are tons of options for exploring the area. You can hike around the base of the mountain, take a scenic bus ride up to the Fuji 5 Lakes region, or even go for a dip in a nearby onsen, hot spring. Trust me, the views of Mount Fuji against the backdrop of the Japanese countryside are absolutely stunning. It's the kind of scenery that makes you want to whip out your camera and take a million photos. Pro tip, if you're up for it, try to catch the sunrise or sunset over Mount Fuji. It's a truly magical experience and one you won't soon forget. Chapter 6, Tsukiji Fish Market, Sushi Dreams, and Auction Action. All right, early birds, this one's for you. Today, we're hitting up the Tsukiji Fish Market, and I'm talking early, like crack of dawn early. Why so early? Because that's when the famous tuna auction goes down. Witnessing hundreds of kilos of tuna being sold at lightning speed is a sight to behold. It's organized chaos. It's a spectacle. It's a core Tokyo experience. But even if you miss the auction, the market itself is worth checking out. You'll find all sorts of fresh seafood, from giant crabs to wriggling octopus. And of course, no trip to Tsukiji is complete without trying some of the freshest sushi you'll ever have in your life. Seriously, the sushi here is on another level. Grab a seat at one of the tiny sushi counters, let the chef know what you like, and prepare to have your taste buds blown away. All right, after a few days of non-stop exploring, it's time to slow things down a bit. Today, we're heading to Ueno Park, Tokyo's answer to Central Park. This massive park is like a green oasis in the heart of the city. It's the perfect place to relax, recharge, and maybe even have a little picnic. But Ueno Park is more than just a park. It's also home to some of Tokyo's best museums, including the Tokyo National Museum, the National Museum of Western Art, and the Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum. And of course, no trip to Ueno Park is complete without a visit to the Ueno Zoo. This is your chance to see giant pandas, tigers, elephants, and all sorts of other amazing creatures. Get ready to empty those wallets, folks, because today we're hitting up Ginza, Tokyo's most upscale district. This is where you'll find all the big-name designers, luxury boutiques, and high-end department stores. Even if you're on a budget, Ginza is worth a visit just to window shop and marvel at the extravagant displays. We're talking multi-story department stores dedicated to a single brand, flagship stores with mind-blowing architecture, and streets lined with designer everything. But Ginza isn't just about shopping. It's also home to some of Tokyo's best restaurants, art galleries, and theaters. For a truly unique experience, check out the Kabukiza Theater, where you can catch a traditional Japanese kabuki performance. All right, party people, it's time to turn up the volume and experience Tokyo's legendary nightlife. And there's no better place to do that than in Roppongi. This district comes alive after dark, with a mix of locals and foreigners looking for a good time. You'll find everything from sleek cocktail bars and thumping nightclubs to karaoke joints and live music venues. One thing's for sure, you won't go thirsty in Roppongi. Whether you're in the mood for a craft cocktail, a Japanese whiskey, or a local beer, there's a bar here for you. And if you're feeling peckish, there are tons of late-night eateries serving up everything from ramen and yakitori to pizza and burgers. But Roppongi isn't just about partying. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Disneyland? Really? But trust me on this one. Tokyo Disneyland is not your average theme park. It's a whole other level of Disney magic. We're talking about meticulously themed lands, heart-stopping rides, and shows that'll leave you speechless. Plus, you'll find unique attractions and characters that you won't find at any other Disney park in the world. Make sure to ride Monsters, Inc. Ride and go seek. It's a blast. And of course, no trip to Tokyo Disneyland is complete without watching the nighttime spectacular, which features fireworks, projections, and special effects that'll blow your mind. Even if you're not a diehard Disney fan, Tokyo Disneyland is an experience you won't want to miss. And that's a wrap from Tokyo. Can you believe 10 days just flew by like that? This city, man, it gets under your skin. The energy, the culture, the food, it's like nowhere else on earth. If you enjoyed this whirlwind adventure, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more travel madness. And hey, drop a comment down below. Where should we explore next? Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep those cameras rolling.